Hi, good day everyone. So today we're going to be doing January 2024, number 4. Alright, if we read the question, they said, consider the following functions. F of x is 2 minus 5x and h of x is 5 to the power of x. Calculate the value of f of 4. When they said calculate the value of f of 4, that immediately tells me x is equals to 4. So therefore, f of 4 would be equal to 2 minus 5 multiplied by 4. We know the relationship between 5 and x means multiplication. So f of 4 would be equal to 2 minus 20, which is f of 4 is equal to negative 18. So we know again that if they ask you for f of 4, that means x is equals to 4. So our answer for this question would be negative 18. Next question says h of 0. Right, that means x is equal to 0. Hence, h of 0 would be equal to 5 to the power of 0. Right, so 5 to the power of 0. So that means anything to the power of 0, that's a special law, is equal to 1. So we know that h of 0 would be equal is equal to 1. Now, this next question that we're going to be doing, we have different functions. Right, so if we have a combination of functions, immediately we think about it as composite functions. So what you would do, and especially what I say whenever you have composite functions, you put a bracket between your two functions. So it'll be square bracket, h of minus 2, close bracket, square bracket. Right, now that we see that, we always do our brackets first. So you're going to do h of minus 2 first. So h of minus 2 tells us that x is equals to minus 2. So that would be 5, h of minus 2 would be equals to 5 to the power of negative 2. And if we know anything about our laws of indices, we know that we can make this into a positive power, right, by saying h of minus 2 would be equal to 1 over 5 to the power of 2. Positive 2. Which implies that h of minus 2 is equal to 1 over 25. Right, that is not the end of it, that is just the brackets part. So now that we know that, now you could either leave it as this or get a decimal, it's up to you. Right, I'm just going to leave it like that. So now the question becomes, f of, remember what is in our square brackets now? 1 over 25, close brackets. Alright, so that would be equal to, so that means x is equal to 1 over 25. So wherever we see x in our f of x equation, you're going to put 1 over 25. So that is 2 minus 5 by 1 over 25. Of x, sorry, 1 over 25 is equal to 2 minus 5 by 1 over 25. Right, so that is 2 subtract 5 by 1 over 25 is 5 into 25 is 5, so that would be 2 minus 1 over 5, right, which is equal to, let me just put f of 1 over 25 close bracket is equal to copy. This would be equal to 2 minus 1 over 5 is equals to 1 and 4 over 5. 1 and 4 over 5. And that would be the answer for this question here. Or if you want it as an improper fraction, you can always put this as equal to 9 over 5. Right? And that would be the answer for part 2. Okay. Alright, let's go to the next page. They said find f inverse x. Now, f inverse x is done in, oh, hold on, I don't think you guys are seeing it. Right. F inverse x is done in three simple steps. Right? The first thing you're going to do is tell me what f of x is equals to. So we know f of x is equal to 2 minus 5x. So your first step would be let y be equals to f of x. Alright, that means y is equal to 2 minus 5x. Alright, then you're going to interchange x and y, meaning wherever you see x you put y, wherever you see y you put x. So it's going to be x is equals to 2 minus 5y. Then you're going to make y the subject. Right? Now, whenever we have to make something the subject, right, we go backwards from BODMAS. So what I mean by backwards from BODMAS was the last thing in BODMAS, subtraction. Is there subtraction? There is. I'm going to carry that across. So we know whenever you carry something across, it'll be the opposite. So x plus 5y is equal to 2. Right? We want y to be the subject, so you're going to carry across plus. So after, if we're going backwards from BODMAS, after we carry across subtract, we have to carry across addition. Is there addition? Yes, there's add x. So that means 5y is equals to 2 minus x. Right? And if you want to make, then we want y by itself. So y would be equals to 2 minus x all over 5. Because remember, the opposite of multiplication or multiply by 5 is divide by 5. So therefore, our inverse of f of x inverse is equals to 2 minus 5 all over y. Right, let's see if I can do this in pen. Right, so f inverse forgot x, is equals to 2 minus x all over 5. Right, again, f inverse x is 2 minus x all over 5. Right, now let's do part C. I think that is the last question. Right, given that f of x is equals to a plus bx, determine a and b. Right, so when we do that, again, that's a composite function. So whenever we have a composite function, what do? We separate the functions with a bracket. So it's going to be f square bracket f of x right. We know that, why is this f of, right, we know that f of x is equal to 2 minus 5x. So this will become f of 2 minus 5x, right? Meaning x is equals to 2 minus 5x. What I mean by that is the value of f of x is equals to 2 minus 5x, okay? So therefore, wherever I see x in f of x, I'm going to put 2 minus 5x. I'll put that. Wherever I see x in f of x, equation, I am going to put 2 minus 5x. Okay? Alright, so that means f of 2 minus 5x would be equal to 2 minus 5 by x, but instead of x, I'm going to put two minus 5x, right? And then we're going to use distributive law. So f of 2 minus 5x would be equal to 2 subtract, then we use distributive law, 5 by 2 is 10 and 5 by 5 is 25, so it'll be, and then a minus and a minus, so be 25x. We have different, we have a minus and a minus, so it'll be plus, because a minus by a minus is a plus, 25x. Right, then you're going to work out, so f of 2 minus 5x would be equal to 2 minus 10 is minus 8 plus 25x. If you compare it to a plus bx, so b is your coefficient of x, so b is equal to 25 and a would be equal to minus 8. And that is how you would do this question. Right, and that is the end of number 4, 2024.